from the Chemical Brothers, the Bjork,
Go to the top of your highest mountain.
to Chibo Mathu. Director Michel Gondry has made a name for himself making visually engaging music videos. One arguably stands out above the rest, and that's Everlong by the Foo Fighters. Will you ever direct another Foo Fighters music video?
Why not? We were in good terms, but I think Dave Grohl is a director now, so he likes to direct his own videos.
Do you get asked a lot about Everlong?
Well, it's a video that's quite personal, in fact. It represents really my sense of humor and the type of problem I have in my head. So I have a personal relationship to this video.
Both in the Everlong music video and Gondry's film The Science of Sleep, there were scenes with giant hands involved. Gondry often repeats styles and incorporates them into his films, and Green Hornet is no exception. I see this trend where you use your music video styles in your films.
Yes.
Do you do that all the time? Is it consciously?
Well, more or less, but in fact, when I use those ideas in videos, it's the same way as if I were using them in movies. Like, for instance, the big hand is something I really felt when I was a kid and I would wake up from my nightmares. I had the feeling of having huge hand, and I didn't understand why until recently when I saw what it meant. And I think what it means is, like, in the mind, we have a center of control of all our nerve ending, and it's a map of our body. It's called the homunculus. And this map has a very large area dedicated to hand. So they made this sculpture, and I saw it in a museum in Paris, of the man that reflect the part of the brain dedicated to controlling or feeling those parts. His hands are exactly as big as the hand I was representing in Science of Sleep. So it's probably a problem I have of not adjusting my outside body to my mental image or something like that. It's hard to explain, but I think it's rooted to a reality. It's not something that I came up just to be weird or crazy. It's something I lived. And when I put it in my videos, it's because I take inspiration from my own psycho or dreams in my video, and then when it comes to the movie, it's the same thing.
Do you draw most of your inspiration from dreams?
Yeah, I have a lot of logic of dream in the movies, because I think one of the reasons we can follow a movie which is really fragmented and it's jumping all over in terms of time and feelings, it's because our dream life is like that. When you dream, you jump, you have cuts, and you go from the past to the future, and the people change, and you still believe you're in the same continuity.
Hi, welcome back. Tonight, I'll show you how dreams are prepared. Love, friendships, relationships, and all those ships. Hello?
And I think because we experience that and we live it as one experience, we can watch a movie, and even if it's fragmented by a lot of shots, because it's not one shot, it's all cut, and you go to the future, and you can have flashback and change of color, etc. We accept it as a one adventure, one moment, because, and it's my own theory, because it's how we dream. And
Stefan has always confused his dreams with reality.
so it makes sense to me to use material from my dream into the movie, because there is a very dramatic, emotional element that comes to us, that sort of take us over when we dream. And I think if you can put that in the movie, then you're going to have those emotions as well, which is what the audience is looking for in some ways.
It's like we are our own directors, and our dreams are like our films.
It's true. It's totally true. In fact, since I have been a director, my dreams are more filmic, because I sort of direct them. But I think even for a non-director, you have tendency to, like, let's say you have this door and you in your dream, and you know that if you open it, something horrible or scary will be behind, and you want to open it because you are sort of attracted to the drama. And that's being a director.
Coming up, Gondry talks about the creative constraints on the Green Hornet and why he likes working with Asian actors.
I want you to take my hand, and I want you to come with me on this adventure.
I'll go with you, but I don't want to touch you.